Welcome back to From the Chairman's Desk, where I have the honor and privilege to introduce to you one of our beautiful young Lumbee queens, or ambassadors as we call them now. Okay, it's Alexis Locklear. How you doing today?
I'm doing great. How about you?
Doing good. And now what's your title?
I'm Teen Miss Lumbee 2009-2010.
Teen Miss Lumbee.
Yes, sir.
All right. So you just got one more step to go to be Miss Lumbee, right?
Yes, sir, I do.
All right. Okay, now, we always start this segment out with this. Who's your people?
My people are Marla Locklear and Phil Locklear of the Prospect community, and Kiever and Merlene Locklear and Vivian Locklear.
Okay. From the Prospect community.
Yes,
my, that's a good community to be from.
It is.
Okay. Remember your grandparents real well, Miss Kiever. Okay. And now your dad's also a colonel
in the Air Force.
In the
yes,
Air
sir.
Force. So, girl, you.
Yeah.
Okay, now, Alexis, let me ask you this. Now, you were telling me about your platform.
Yes, sir.
Facing the jobs.
Coping with teenage bullying.
And coping with it. Let's talk about bullying a little bit. And you go to Purnell Swift.
Yes, sir.
Do you see that being a problem?
Well, it used to be a problem back whenever I was in 9th grade, but our administrators have buckled down on us a little bit more, so they've gotten a control on the bullying in our school.
Okay, now, let me take another direction. When you're talking about bullying, is it gang related, or is it just, how does it occur? Just some friends starts picking on somebody else? Or
sometimes in certain cases it can be, and it can be just individuals, race, gender, and sometimes bullies come from the home where they've been attacked at home by their parents, or in certain cases like that.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yes, sir.
Now, what's got you interested in this?
I was bullied whenever I was younger, so I can relate to people on that level. So I went in a direction where I could talk about what I knew.
Okay.
Oh, there she is. She is such a loser.
I know.
What a geek. Get lost.
Words hurt. Don't be a part of it.
Now, I think one of your first official visits, it might have been the first one, was to the Baltimore powwow, right?
Yes, sir.
How'd you enjoy that? That was just last weekend.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. It was a lot of fun. We had a great time, all the girls.
We also had one of our drum groups up, and I think they came in second place. Our young drum group. That's the first time they've ever been in competition. So we're proud of them, and we also sent up several of our young dancers. And Kevin, my understanding, won first place, and there are a couple of them placed. I think Kevin actually won around $400 a dancing, grace dancing. So, and we're very proud to be able to support the Baltimore powwow. But let me ask you this: did you see any people up there you knew?
Yes, there was a lot of people from home that I saw, but then there were some people I was like, where'd you come from? You know, but we saw a lot of people from home, a lot of support from our hometown.
Good, good. Let me say this, that Baltimore's powwow used to be one of the biggest ones on the East Coast, and it kind of faded away. And now especially the Lumbees up in Baltimore, is now trying to resurrect it back to life. So, and if you get a chance next year, I want to encourage you to try to go up and support the Baltimore powwow. Now, like I said, it used to be did you know that used to be one of the biggest ones on the East Coast? They actually closed down the streets up there for the Baltimore powwow. And you said this one was held on the inside?
Yes, sir, it was held on the inside near the fairgrounds.
Mind you, okay, and the next building you get to go on the inside to a powwow, I imagine, if you're lucky enough, to be Gathering of Nations.
Yes, sir.
You're looking forward to that one, aren't you?
In April.
Yeah, everybody wants to go to Gathering of Nations. Okay, I tell you, it's a beautiful thing. Now, let me ask you this: you're a rising senior in Purnell Sweat.
Yes, sir.
What do you anticipate you want to do after high school?
I actually plan on going to college in New York. There's a film school there. It's called New York Film School. They actually have one in California, but I'm more of a cold temperature kind of person. I'd rather be in a big city, big lights, and I do do the shows on stage, but I'm more of an actress on film.
Folks, listen. This girl comes from a talented family.
Yes.
In fact, her aunt Nair was Miss Lumbee, right? So, and Marla and all. In fact, her grandmother Vivian and her grandfather stayed in Detroit for a long time.
Yes,
Then
they
they moved
did.
back to Prospect Community. And Denzel Ray, your grandfather, he's from across 211. So this girl's got a lot of Locklear. She's hit with Locklear on both sides of the family.
Yes, sir,
That's
I
where
am.
all this talent's coming from.
It
That
must be.
Locklear blood.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
All the way.
Now tell me, why in the world would you want to leave
Lee?
Pembroke and go jump in the middle of New York City?
Well, I've always been a big city girl.
What?
I'm not
That's
a
you.
small town girl at all. No, sir. New York and all those lights. I mean, who wouldn't want to go there? Think about it.
That is amazing. How old are you?
We'll be 17 in a week. August
Well,
8th.
happy birthday.
Thank you.
Girl, you got some ambitions. And say you're going to be like another Heather Locklear?
I would hope to be bigger than Heather Locklear.
There you
if at
go,
all
boo.
possible.
There you go. Okay.
Have big dreams.
Let's talk about this. I'm really interested. What do you have to do to qualify to be accepted in this school?
Well, of course, your SAT scores. I have to make I think a 500 on reading and math. But if
Okay.
I exceed over that, then we have auditions that we have to go to New York for, and maybe get a
Wow.
scholarship for that. Or that's the only way we can be accepted is if they accept us through audition.
Okay, are you acting in any local plays like over in Lumpton, I think?
Yes, sir.
They have-
Studio One is sponsored by the Public Schools of Rappahannock County. Sean Kuntz is our director. We do 4 shows a year.
Yeah.
And right now we're coming up with High School Musical 2, which I play Sharpay. So I'm going to have to go blonde, but,
Blonde?
with the
Okay,
wig.
wig,
with the
okay,
wig.
no,
But we have that coming up, and we recently did a past show where we did numerous shows like Wicked and Hairspray. We did different stuff
So
like that.
you enjoy that?
Yes, sir, I do a lot. It's my life.
Tell me something about your singing talent you was telling me.
I'm learning how to sing opera right now. I'm not a builder in any kind of way. I have really high-pitched notes, and I like to sing Italian.
Italian.
Yes, sir. Second languages.
Wants to be a movie star and can sing Italian. That's my Lumbee people. Baby, I am proud of you. Yeah, in other words, you're not going to let anything stop you for your
No,
dreams.
sir.
You keep on dreaming.
That's what my mama always told me.
Yeah, I hope you. I think you'll be successful.
Thank you.
It'll be rough though, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you'll get told no a lot more times than
Yeah.
you're told yes.
Yeah. Well, you get told no ever since you're born. Your parents, no, you're not. No. You say we'll get used to that word no. So it's not going to have that big effect on us. Alexis,
Yes.
I know you're looking forward to your reign this year, teen, and it's going to be very demanding.
I know that.
Yeah, you got
Excited.
a lot of things, especially with just a tribe here. We got a lot of things we need you at. And one of the biggest things we got coming up will be the opening of our tribal housing complex. That's going to be. You better be there now.
I will be.
Yeah. It's been a joy to meet you, sit down and talk with you, and girl, you make me feel good. You make me feel good. Just bubbling. You're ready to go. You're ready to
I'm
grab the world by the tail. Girl, I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
I'm proud of you. And I hope you enjoy this. We're going to have a bite because I want to hear some more about this ability to act and going to New York. That it just amazes me. So we're going to take a short break and be right back from the Chairman's desk.